Hey guys, Wayne here. The first thing I'm going to have to do is apologize to you because I was not able to make the videos this week that I really wanted to make. I have been extremely busy at work. We have been having nights in the 30s here, and when it gets cold, me being in the propane business, it just keeps me hopping. Now it does warm up during the day, but at night when people are trying to sleep and they get cold, it jump starts our business for the season. It'll level off as soon as everybody gets used to the fact that it's going to get cold again, and they start preparing a little bit and ordering their gas and stuff like that. So I'm sorry I was not able to do the videos that I wanted to do, but I will give you some sort of idea of what I've been doing. I have still been on my calorie diet. I have still been strict on it. I have not cheated. I have not wavered from it at all. As a matter of fact, to be completely honest with you, I'm getting used to it. You know, one of the worst things about starting the calorie diet was that I was an overeater. And I love just to eat and eat. But what happens when you're on a calorie diet is if you go from eating tremendously to eating under your calories, you feel like you're going to starve to death. And that feeling happened, it came, and I pushed through it. But once I got into a rhythm, and they say your stomach shrinks and stuff like that. I don't know anything about that. I'm not a doctor. But what I do think is you just kind of get used to it. You get used to the fact that you're changing a habit. So used to, I wouldn't eat breakfast and I wouldn't eat lunch. I'd come home and just have a humongous supper. And I would just gorge myself all night long until I went to bed. Now what I do is I eat breakfast, lunch, and supper. Breakfast I have oatmeal. Lunch I have a turkey sandwich on wheat bread with lettuce, mustard, and mayonnaise. And yes, the real mayonnaise, no mayonnaise light. But I measure it out to get my calories. And for supper I usually have meat, whether it be chicken, steak, whatever, measured out to stay within my calories, and normally a cup of white rice, just a box of white rice, generic white rice that I got at the grocery store, and I measure it out, put a little salt in it, and good to go. For snacks I usually eat, I either eat baby carrots raw, or I eat a banana or an apple or something like that. Now doing that, which I've been doing this past week, I have actually been full. I have not felt hungry after I've been doing that. And if you ask 10 different people on the street how to lose weight, you'll get 10 different answers. So I've heard you have to eat 6 meals a day, very small meals. Then I've heard no, that's not necessary, to eat 3 meals a day, moderate sized meals, just stay below your calories. I can't eat 6 times a day. I don't have the time for that, for one. I can't just stop anytime I want during the day and eat. I've got a job that I have to do. I'm lucky to be able to stop for lunch. So I eat 3 meals a day. I eat breakfast before I go to work, and that's at like 6:30 in the morning, because I leave for work around 7. And eating that early for me is not fun. I don't like it at all, but I've gotten used to it. So I'll eat breakfast in the morning. Around 11 or noon, I'll eat my sandwich. And usually with the sandwich, I'll have some dill pickles, some of the spheres. Those are 0 calories. You can gorge yourself on them if you want. There's a lot of salt, so you might want to be careful, but 0 calories. And then when I get home, usually right when I got home from work, I ate supper. And that was a habit that I got into. And to be honest with you, I still like that. I like to eat early. I don't like to eat late. But I've been waiting until about 4 or 5 to eat my supper, just to make sure that I'm not hungry when I go to bed. And I've quit eating altogether past 6 o'clock in the evening. I just feel like that gives my body time to kind of digest and get calmed down, and I'm not laying down on a full stomach. Is that necessary? I have no idea, but that's the way I'm choosing to do it. If I do eat anything after 6 o'clock, it's a banana or something like that. And the only reason I do that is just to get my calorie count up a little bit so I'm not too low. If your calorie count goes too low, you don't have the right energy for your exercises. Also, your body can go into what's called starvation mode, where it actually starts to store fat instead of burn fat. So you just need that right balance. And I'm continually working on it. It's a process, but I'm not going to give up. No matter what happens, I'm going to stay on this diet until I lose this gut. I want this gut gone. I'm tired of looking at it. I'm tired of it being there. I'm tired of it hindering me when I'm trying to do something. I'm done. I'm done with it. And it didn't take me 2 weeks to get it, so it's not going to take me 2 weeks to lose it. However, you guys, I thought it was funny. Everybody's saying, "Oh, wow, you've lost a lot of weight. I can see it in your face." And I'm thinking, man, how big was my face? But, I'm losing all my weight from like here down into my chest, and it's still pulled up there in my gut. But eventually I'll get it. So, exercises have not changed. They're the same from last week. I go down to the airport and walk and run. I also do stair steps here. I've also been, and I went up into the woods to do some scouting, and I meant to bring the camera with me and forgot it. So by the time I realized I forgot it, I was already a mile back in the woods, and so there was just nothing I could do. So the next time I go up there, I'm going to take the camera with me so you guys can walk along with me while I'm, not only am I scouting, but I'm also getting good exercise walking up and down through those hills. So, like I said, I'm sorry. I should have made you guys a better video. I'm sure Jason has a really interesting video for you. He always puts together really good videos. I'm going to get better at it. This week was insane. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do the weigh-in, and we will see just how much, if any, I have actually lost this week. Okay, let's see what we've got. $221.4. Okay, last week I weighed 223.6. This week I weigh 221.4. That is a total weight loss of 2.2 pounds. Not great, but I didn't gain any, which is a plus. Jason probably beat me this week, and I'm going to have to be okay with that. But here's the thing that I've researched. I've done a lot of research because this is not a fly-by-night operation for me. I am dead set on getting healthy, losing this gut, getting my sugar under control, being healthy, and being around for the long haul. I am going to do it. I have put my mind to it, and there is nothing or no one that's going to talk me out of it. Weight loss challenge or not, and trust me, I really do want to win. But even if I lose come the end of the month, I am still going to continue it. I am not going to give up until I'm down to my goal weight, I lose this gut, I start building some muscle, and I really get healthy. I'm done with it. I've made up my mind. I'm done making excuses. I'm done trying to blame other things. I'm going to take responsibility for my own actions, and I'm done with it. I am continuing this. If it takes me 3.5 years to do it, I'm doing it. So, of all the research that I have done, and 90% of the websites and probably 80% of the people I've talked to say, you will lose quite a bit of weight your first week. So I was expecting not to lose 10 pounds. Trying to tell myself, listen, don't get discouraged if you only lose a couple or if you even maintain your weight. Just keep with it. Keep at it. So of all the research I've done, they say you will lose quite a bit of weight in the first week or so, and then you'll kind of level off and lose maybe, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more, to be honest with you, but 2 pounds is 2 pounds. So you might lose 3 or 4 pounds every week, depending on your body, depending on the situation. And here's the reason why. One, when you're bigger, your body burns more calories to keep itself going. As you lose that weight, your body burns less and less calories because it's not working as hard. So you have to constantly adjust your calorie count to your BMI. I checked my BMI. I am over 30, which is still obese. So it still recommends 1,800 calories. So I have been between 1,300 and 1,500 every day, which is still fine. I looked it up. Apparently, as long as you're not below 1,000, you're good. You really don't want to go below 1,000 calories, because then your body goes into starvation mode and it actually stores fat. So I lost 2 pounds. I'm not thrilled with it. I'd rather have lost more, but I'm satisfied that I'm not gaining. I'm satisfied that I've still stuck with my diet, and I'll just have to deal with Jason's mouth the rest of the week. If he lost 2.3 pounds, they said they were getting a digital scale. So a tenth of a pound still counts. 2.3 pounds he can gloat. 2.1 pounds, no. It's all me. And then watch him step on the scale and lost like 10 pounds again. But, okay, so I hope this video wasn't extraordinarily boring for you. Like I said, I apologize that I didn't have the videos made that I wanted to make. I am going to do more. And I'm sorry this week just kind of got away from me. It was just extraordinarily busy. And so, yeah. So join in next week for the next weigh-in. Don't forget to go over to Big Bear Homestead. Check out his weigh-in video, which I'm sure is a lot better than mine, because he really does do a good job on his videos. And I think that's pretty much it. So I want to thank you all for your support. Thank you for your comments and your messages. They are all really supportive, and it's keeping me going. So I appreciate that. So thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you next time.